Honestly, to me, it wouldn't make a difference, because quite frankly, I would prefer it if Rare stuck with Nintendo, because it seems as soon as they left Nintendo, everything kind of got a bit worse. The Banjo-Kazooie series, as we all know, worsened a bit. Viva Pinata came along, that was fine. Perfect Dark wasn't as good as the first one. Everything's just going a bit downhill now. And of course we're not getting any more Donkey Kong games. Because they're not with Nintendo anymore, we can't have any more Donkey Kong countries. And so Donkey Kong 64 was the last game in that, and it has been a long time since that came out. So, Rare going with Microsoft to me was not a good thing at all. I was really looking forward to another Donkey Kong game, and now we'll never get one. Nope, I do not have that game yet, but I have only heard good things about it, so I will probably get it at some point. Well, I've always been quite fond of the Super Smash Bros. Brawl cover. Let's have a real close-up look at this. Look, it is just beyond epic, this is. All the Nintendo characters together, looking so awesome, and just an outstanding cover, to be honest. The first time I saw this, I just thought, now that is a nice cover. And the game, of course, is very nice as well, so that's a good mix there. So, if anyone disagrees that this is a bad cover, they must be out of their minds. It's just, oh, look at that. Whoever made this is just, oh, it's so awesome. Nope, not at all. I think ghosts are a load of pish, and I do not believe in them in the least bit. And when I hear people telling ghost stories about how they thought they saw ghosts in the night, I just shake my head at them and think, what a bunch of twats these people are. How you can believe in ghosts, I don't know. They so obviously, to me, do not exist. But I will get quite a few people disagreeing and telling me these stupid stories of how they woke up in the middle of the night. It's always the middle of the night with ghost stories. And they saw a ghost sitting on the toilet taking a shit or some strange thing, and they scared themselves out of their mind. I never believe any of it though. I just think it's a load of crap. Yep, Black Ice is a pretty incredible album, but I don't think it's their best one. I'd say Back in Black is their best one. But yeah, it is very good indeed. Rock and Roll Train especially is pretty damn good. So yeah, that is a good album, as I keep saying time and time again in that there sentence. But yeah, good. That I would have to say would be Super Mario Galaxy. I was seriously blown away by this game when it came out. It was so innovative. We had never seen anything like it before. It was just purely awesome gameplay. The music was also outstanding. This was just officially one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And it would be a mix between this or Super Mario 64, but I definitely had to go with this one because it is just that damn good. No, they're shite. This has got to be the a millionth time I've answered this question, and pretty much everyone will see this coming, but it's Kingdom Hearts, and it is a spectacularly fun game. I've completed it well over 13 times now, I think. Yeah, I like it that much. Fantastic mix between Disney and Final Fantasy characters. The storyline's brilliant, the characters are excellent. Graphics for its time were amazing. They're a bit outdated now, but that doesn't change anything. Music will forever be awesome. Generally, just a fantastic game, and if you've never played it, then I want a good reason why not, because it is that damn good. That one would have to be Action 52 for the NES, Mind you, I did try and complete every single game on the cartridge because I was stupid, and I did end up completing every single game on the cartridge, so I know how hard it gets. And trust me, it is extremely hard. If you're playing that game without save states, then you are out of your fucking mind. It will probably take you all your life to finish that whole cartridge without save states, because half of the games are that impossible because they're so glitchy, they're so fucked up, they're so full of hidden traps that you never expect. Just, you're so likely to die in all of them, it's unreal. So that is a game that is just so hard, you need save states or else you're fucked. No, I don't. Will I get it? At this time, probably not. Maybe in about a year's time, to be honest. I'm not really willing to pay the full price for that game because it looks alright, just not spectacular, and we all know that Ghostbusters games will never be awesome, really, will they? They might come close to it, but they'll never truly be awesome, so I'll give that one a miss for now. Well, that depends on what games we're talking about here. I mean, for the PS1, personally, I thought the Spyro series was better than the Crash Bandicoot ones, especially because of this one right here, Spyro 2. In my opinion, one of the greatest platformers of all time and very underrated. But as soon as the PS1 era of the Spyro games left and went on to being a multi-platform series, that was no longer my favourite. I then started to like Crash Bandicoot the best. Pretty much as soon as Crash of the Titans came along, and this one, Crash Mind Over Mutants, which I actually haven't opened yet. I got it for Christmas and it's still sealed. I'll be getting around to playing that pretty soon. So the Crash Bandicoot series from Crash of the Titans onwards is actually pretty awesome, I'd say. As for the new Spyro series, it's gone incredibly downhill from the PS1 games, and I don't think it's really worth playing anymore, to be honest. So olden days, I'd say Spyro, and with the new games, Crash Bandicoot's better. The very first video game I played would be Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64. That was also the very first console I owned, obviously. And I believe that was when I was 4 years old. Obviously I wasn't alive to experience the SNES era, so the SNES couldn't have been my first console, or the Sega Mega Drive either for that matter. Now, Banjo-Kazooie, playing it for the first time was absolutely awesome, and that is another reason why Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts has really let me down, because Banjo-Kazooie was the first game I fucking played, and now this series has completely gone ruined. Urgh. Hoo Rabbit? What on earth? What the fuck is that game? And now it's time for Guess That Game, and this week's Guess That Game is Sorry, that was an awfully odd turn I did there with the guitar. But if you think you know what that game is, then please send me a private message saying the name of the game. And remember, if you leave a video comment saying the name of the game, then I will shove this Jack Jazz Rabbit feller right up your ass until it bleeds and you won't be able to take a shit in a week. So you be sure to send me a private... Last week's Guess That Game was in fact Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's have a look at the people that guessed that right. That ends this week's Friday video, so please remember to send in your guess for the Guess That Game, and I'll see you all next week to answer even more questions.